and a very warm welcome to Meghan and Harry News YouTube channel. My name is Alex and I hope you are feeling wonderful today. So, Harry has returned to the UK today to attend the unveiling of his late mother Princess Diana's statue. Here we see Prince Harry has arrived back in the UK for the Princess Diana statue unveiling. It is the first time the Duke has been back since Prince Philip's funeral and becoming a father again. Prince Harry has arrived back in the UK for a very special occasion. Both Harry and his brother, Prince William, will be in attendance for an unveiling of a statue dedicated to their mother, Princess Diana, next Thursday, on what would have been her 60th birthday. The Prince has arrived ahead of schedule as he will likely need to quarantine before the event. It is said that because of restrictions, the two brothers have scaled back the unveiling event somewhat and are now having a more intimate affair with just themselves, close family. It's expected that Kate Middleton will also be in attendance and some of Diana's relatives. A follow-up event is stated to take place in September with more guests in attendance, such as former staffs and supporters of Diana. Plans for the statue to be unveiled have been in the works for some time now, with it originally due to be displayed over 4 years ago. However, it sounds as though there was a lot of back and forth over the design, as well as which era of Princess Diana's life it ought to represent. In other news today is that Meghan has dropped her Duchess title on Lilibet's birth certificate. It reads here, following the birth of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's second child, Lilibet Diana, on 4th of June, the baby girl's birth certificate has just come to light. The official document reveals that while Meghan chose not to use her Duchess title on the form, her husband Prince Harry did utilise his HRH styling, despite no longer officially using it since the couple left their royal titles. Obtained by American tabloid news site TMZ, the document was issued in Santa Barbara County in the state of California, where the Duke and Duchess reside with their 2 young children. My goodness, people are so nosy, aren't they? Well, the titles are irrelevant, and I personally wish they would just give all the titles back and be done with it, so that we don't have to continue to hear these silly, pedantic royal reporters continually harp on about it. It's all so pointless. It reads here, as well as listing the details of the birth, such as the location, Santa Barbara Cottage Hospital, and time of day 11:40 a.m., it includes a section for the names of the respective parents. While the Duchess is listed simply as Rachel Meghan Markle, her full birth name, Harry is styled as the Duke of Sussex, His Royal Highness. Which of course now we see stupid articles like this one, Prince Harry's snubbed to royal family on baby Lilibet's birth certificate. The Duke of Sussex, aged 36, is listed as His Royal Highness on Lilibet's birth certificate. I wouldn't call this a snub. Using the title that the family gave to him, that's not a snub, that's the opposite of a snub. If he had ditched the title, then that would be a snub, and personally that's what he should do. Ditch the title. They don't need the titles. The titles cause silly headlines like this and only reinforce the notion that they somehow still belong in some way to the royal family. The idea is that they are independent, therefore along with the Sussex royal brand name. They should also ditch the titles as well and make the proper clean break that they wanted. Another story doing the rounds, which I believe is another silly nonsense story, is a claim that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle rejected Earl of Dumbarton title for Archie because it starts with the word dumb. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex reportedly turned down a royal title for Archie because they didn't like how it sounded. Palace sources have claimed that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were offered the title Earl of Dumbarton for their son, but refused it as it starts with the word dumb. UK newspaper The Telegraph claims to have spoken to multiple sources who say the couple feared their son would be bullied in the US if he held the title. They didn't like the idea of Archie being called the Earl of Dumbarton because it began with the word dumb, and they were worried about how that might look, one insider told the publication. I think this story is a fabrication and yet another story in regards to silly titles. that mean absolutely nothing. How many stories have there been now about these silly titles? This is the type of royal nonsense that, in my opinion, Meghan and Harry should be keeping away from as far as possible. Get rid of those titles. They are used as a form of ownership. You cannot be independent if someone owns the rights over your name. In this article, we have yet another stuffy royal reporter who, as like most of them, sounds full of himself. It says, royal commentator Rob Jobson told Sunrise that Archie will inherit the title, which was previously used by Scottish nobility and draws on the town of the same name, whether he likes it or not. If Harry ever does come back and go to Scotland, he's not known as the Duke of Sussex, he's known as the Earl of Dumbarton, and his son is the heir to that, Jobson said. It's one of those funny things, the royals have got titles for different areas, he explained. So Archie has to have the title whether he likes it or not. He says, don't these royal reporters make you sick? Get rid of those silly, pointless titles so that we don't have to hear any more of these stupid articles. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for listening, and I will see you in the next video.